most important part is you need the caulk in your box. Now this latex caulk is just regular acrylic latex, and this will dry really hard, and this will secure your box in there. And I pretty much like to fill the whole area with caulking. On an exterior wall, this will help out a lot with sealing it up for energy. And you just make sure you get around all the areas. It won't do much now to help, but when it dries, it is the best way to do it. Okay, I ran out there. I'm just going to go ahead and do this quick. And you don't want to get it in your screw holes. You have to clean them out when you're done. Okay, now at this point we'll get a cutting knife. And we'll go ahead and just spread that in a little bit. And then the finished guys will come around and finish that off. Like I said, when this dries, that's what's going to make it nice and secure. Like I said before, every box that's loose is going to be different. So you just got to figure out how to get the box to sit in that area so you can caulk it and let it dry. Alright, the next step I'm going to do is we have that all caulked in. I'll add a little bit more here, lower it up a little bit. But the finish guys will take it from here. What I'd like to do at this point is just take a wet rag and around the edge clean it up so you don't leave ridges. Now make sure your electric is off because a wet rag and electricity smells dangerous. You don't want to do that. And we'll just clean this up to make it easy on the finish guys. You can also use a sponge with this. Sponge works probably better than a rag. Well, I get that one. And you just want to make sure your caulking is behind so they can skim over top of it. And then when this is dry, I'll come back and just show you how nice of an installation that is. How nice and tight that box is. Okay. One thing before we go, you can see my box might be a little crooked. Make sure that's up against your box. Okay, before we go, I just want to show you I left my holes nice and clean, top and bottom, so we can screw our plug back in. I don't recommend doing that until your caulking dries, but if you need to, you can go ahead and put that back in and let that dry. And that will be a nice secure plug. Right now, it's a little loose, but once this caulking dries, it dries hard, and it will very quickly, your box will be secure. You'll be able to plug in and out. It's not going to wiggle, come out of the wall or anything. So that's how you fix an old box and an old plaster wall when they're loose.